BioRails for DMPK, a single workflow from request through data analysis to reporting results, all in one system. This video will demonstrate the CACO2 permeability assay in BioRails. I am first logging into the web service as Rodney McKay. He is the chemist responsible for requesting assays to be carried out on samples. I can create a new request from the dashboard. I'll be requesting sample IDs in this case. I can paste in a list of sample IDs which will then be validated against the samples in the database. Only valid samples can be requested. Multiple queues for multiple assays can be selected, but in this case I'm selecting the CACO2 permeability queue. Once the compounds have been selected, I can create the request. I'll now log out as Rodney McKay and sign in as Samantha Carter. Samantha Carter is the DMPK team leader responsible for organising the work done on each assay. Items requested from different requesters can be bundled together, but in this case I'm just packaging together the requests from Rodney McKay. I set them to active so that he knows that they are being worked on. I'm creating a new result task which I can assign to someone else. In this case, I'm assigning it to Janet Fraser, a DMPK bench scientist who will be responsible for this assay. In this case, there are settings for the assay. As the DMPK team manager, I'll be setting the area, the apical volume, the basolateral volume, the times, the pH range, and the inhibitor used. Now that that's complete, I can sign out as Samantha Carter and sign in as Janet Fraser, who will be carrying out the assay. All of the tasks assigned to Janet are available on the dashboard. The task contains all of the information required to carry out the assay. The analysis binder can be launched straight from the web page. The samples and settings are synchronized between the web service and the binder. Once I've checked the settings, I can import the raw data from an instrument file. The data is organized and processed by Morphit. I first inspect the plate calibrations, and then the plate standards. For this assay, the first concentration recorded for each sample is important, so I can check that. This permeability assay can also use a fluorescence file to check whether any of the membranes have leaked. The data is shown and color-coded. Leaks can be recorded by the user. The full analysis of the plates is presented here. I can now post it to BioRails. The table in BioRails has been set up to capture all of the endpoint data of the assay. All intermediate or other data is stored as a binder file on the server. Refreshing the web page lets you see that all of the data has been uploaded. This includes the charts. I can sign out as Janet Fraser and sign back in as Samantha Carter. Samantha Carter will be checking up on the progress in the assay. The status of each requested item is displayed here, and there is a link to the result task. All of the data here can be exported in a variety of formats as required. You can also use a query to check historical data. This query will show all of the results of every run of this assay, including these summaries. Samples can be searched for and filtered by their results. This has been BioRails for DMPK, CACO2 Permeability Assay.